Hey guys, welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. My name is Shamari. We're here to give you your cryptocurrency and blockchain news of the day. Now, today we've got three great stories for you. We've got a great story about Coinbase. Coinbase is going to add a new coin. I'm going to tell you which coin that is coming up. That'll be our first story. Next, I'm going to tell you about Ontology's mainnet token swap. So you got to have your stuff ready. If you're an Ontology holder for the token swap, I'm going to literally read the instructions to you on how to get your tokens from there. And also, problems with the EOS mainnet. I'm going to tell you what those are. And if you're an EOS holder, you should definitely pay attention because they want you to vote on this stuff. And that'll get the network going. So those are the three stories of the day. Let's get to it with our market movements of the day. So looking at the markets today, damn it, everything's red again, guys. So it looks like we're between 4%, 11% down on the top 10. Top 10, we've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Litecoin, Stellar, Cardano, IOTA, and Tron, the usual suspects at the top 10. As you can see, everything's down for the day, kind of severely. Let's see what else is going on in the market. Oh, yeah, the whole market is red. Tether, 0.24 up. Ethereum Classic, 11% up, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But everything else in the red, double digits, some of these. So it's been a bad day on the markets, but we're buying and holding around these parts. So have no fear, folks. Have no fear about a little rough patch because we hodling around here. Now, let's get to our first story of the day. First story, Coinbase is announcing that Ethereum Classic is going to be on Coinbase. Yes, you heard that right. Ethereum Classic is going to be on Coinbase. I know everyone's complaining. Everyone's asking, why not Ripple? Why not this one? Why not that one? I agree completely, but it's Ethereum Classic Coinbase has announced, so let's get to it. Coinbase has announced the addition of Ethereum Classic to the lineup of tokens on its institutional platform, heralding the first new asset to be added to the platform as a result of Coinbase's recent announcement of additional token support. Coinbase has announced that the platform will aim to add Ethereum Classic support in the coming months, with the engineering work for Ethereum Classic support beginning now. The announcement of integration in advance, according to the Coinbase blog, is to remain consistent with step 3 and 4 of the official Coinbase process for adding new assets. You can go to Coinbase's website and you can look at their process there if you're interested in that. And so here's the literal tweet that Coinbase said. We're pleased to announce our intention to add support for Ethereum Classic on Coinbase in the coming months. So this is how it's going to work. Excuse me. The integration of Ethereum Classic into the list of tokens supported by Coinbase will not occur immediately. Coinbase states that customers will begin to see public-facing APIs and other signs that the asset is being added to the platform while engineering work expands. So the CEO of Coinbase says, when we reach final testing phase of the technical integration, which we expect to occur over the next few months, we will publicly announce a launch date for trading via our blog and Twitter. So it looks like it's going to be over the next few months. There's more to read here, but I'll just tell you what that says. I'll just wrap it up quick. They'll add the trading support for Ethereum Classic to their books, and they're going to see if it achieves sufficient liquidity within a 1 hour post only opening. Ethereum Classic trading will be available on Coinbase Pro and Coinbase Prime. You know, Coinbase Pro is the name of GDAX. GDAX was switched. They switched the name a couple weeks ago to Coinbase Pro. So you'll be able to start trading Ethereum Classic on Coinbase Pro soon. And then, so it'll be on Pro and Prime. And then Ethereum Classic will also be integrated into the Coinbase Index, which will be rebalanced to include the Ethereum Classic custodian, Coinbase custodianship for Ethereum Classic. Then after all of that, then they're going to put it on regular Coinbase. So that's the Coinbase that we trade off of. So it's going to be a few months, but it is coming. It is guaranteed. They've said it themselves. Ethereum Classic is going to go live on Coinbase in the coming months. So I'd start snatching up some of that Ethereum Classic because, you know, as soon as that goes on there, Booyah. I mean, the price went up 25% yesterday alone, just off of this announcement. So get your classics, boys, load up, and start hodling. All right, story number 2. I've been hearing a lot about these guys, Ontology, lately. And Ontology is launching a mainnet. So if you're an Ontology holder, this is what you're going to have to do. Okay, you're going to get a token swap, and it's going to be automatic. Okay, so this is a no-brainer, but just I'm going to read it for you. This is their official Medium page, okay? Automatic swap. Which exchange support the mainnet Ontology token swap? Binance, Huobi, OKX, and KuCoin have officially announced their support for the Ontology mainnet token swap as of June 11, 2018. We will update this answer if there are any changes. Do I have to do anything to complete the mainnet Ontology token swap on exchanges? Please just follow the instructions on your supporting exchange on how to complete the mainnet Ontology token swap, and you won't have to do anything. You're just going to have it on their exchange before a certain date, most likely. When do I have to send my tokens to the exchange? Mainnet is scheduled for launch on June 30th, 2018. So follow the instructions on your supporting exchange on how to complete the swap. Will I get my ONG if I keep my ONT on exchanges? Binance has announced that they will be distributing ONG to ONT holders monthly as of June 11, 2018. We'll update this answer if there are any changes. So just keep it on an exchange, and you'll be good to go. Now, there is a way to manually swap. So I'll read that real quick. What is the mapping address for the mainnet ONT token swap? The mapping address will be released to the community after the mainnet launch. Do I need both my private key and WIF to do my manual swap? Yeah, you only need either use your private key or WIF to complete the token swap. Will mainnet Ontology be divisible? Mainnet Ontology is indivisible. The smallest unit is 1. If your NEP5 Ontology token amount is not a whole number, you can buy or sell some to round the number up or down before performing the mainnet token swap. It's like Neo. You have to send it in just 1 or 2. You can't, send like 1.37 or something like that. Now, will NX, so this is the last part I'm going to read to you here. Will NEX and Ledger, Nano Ledger, support the mainnet Ontology token swap? We're currently working with NEX and Ledger support for the token swap, and we'll update this answer and notify the community when there is news. So, listen, guys, if you own Ontology, what I would do if I were you is just throw that on an exchange real quick, throw that on Binance or Huobi or OKX or KuCoin, and just simple as pie. They're going to handle all the stuff for you. If you really are just, you just really can't stand the thought of your money out there on an exchange or anything, well, just wait. They're going to tell you they're going to give the mapping address soon, and also they're going to announce if they have support for the ledger and stuff. So Ontology holders, keep coming back here. I'll keep you updated every time I hear something, all right? Now, little problem with EOS, guys. If you are an EOS hodler, EOS mainnet launch stalls as too few users stake their tokens. Now, guys, if you're an EOS holder, you have to vote. 15% of the token holders have to vote on which mainnet is going to be put up. Okay? So if you're an EOS holder, you got to get out. You got to go to the site and do the vote. All right? Or else there is not going to be an EOS mainnet. All right? So let me read this to you. And just for everyone else, just to hear this stuff. This is wild, man. Like the way EOS did their mainnet launch. And so here it goes. The EOS mainnet launch has stalled as fewer than 1/3 of the tokens required to activate the platform have been staked by their owners. The mainnet technically launched on June 10th, more than a week after Block 1 released version 1.0 of the EOSIO software. But the platform cannot be fully activated until 150 million EOS tokens, 15% of the total token supply, vote to elect the network's 21 block producers. Block producers are basically their version of Bitcoin, like in the Bitcoin mining world. the block producers. They're the ones who are going to produce the blocks. So, but they have to be voted on. And, you know, so unless they're voted on, this network's not going to happen, all right? So unless 15% of the total token supply vote to elect the network's 21 block producers who will more or less fulfill the role that miners play in proof-of-work networks like Bitcoin. According to data from block producer candidate EOS Authority, just 4.8% of tokens, or 32% of the necessary tokens, has voted as of the time of writing, and no one knows when the other 102 million will be staked. Look, it sounds like people just sort of bought this EOS and are just warehousing it and don't realize they have to vote. They have to vote or there will be no EOS mainnet. You know, there won't be one. So, I mean, EOS guys, EOS token holders, get out there. And, okay, so they're saying, you know, it's a little complicated. That's why people aren't voting. Apparently, they're using a, this is in the article, but this is just from me reading other stuff. Apparently, they're using a command line voting software, and you know, a lot of people don't use command line anymore. They're, you know, most people are point and click people, so you know, it's a little tough. Apparently, one of the groups that want to launch the mainnet are going to come out with a simpler voting technique, which will be point and click. But I mean, come on, guys, get out there and vote. All right, I mean, you wanted this whole libertarian thing, right? You wanted to take the world in your own hands and everything, right? Well, this is part of it. You got to vote for stuff, you know, to get the stuff you want, right? So here it is. Here's your libertarian love fest, man. Get out there and vote. All right. So meanwhile, the EOS price has experienced a significant decline against both Bitcoin and Ethereum since June 10th, suggesting that investors, many of whom contributed to this token sale nearly 1 year ago, are disgruntled that the platform has yet to go live. So, guys, you know, EOS, in my humble opinion, is a great idea. You know, they're going to be doing the D-apps and all that, and it sounds great. And like this, you guys get to vote. You're going to own the community and stuff like that. But it only works if you actually participate. Okay, so get out there and vote. Let's get that EOS mainnet up and running. All right, guys. So those are the three stories of the day. Let's do a quick recap of the market here. Market's down between 3 and 11%. We got the usual suspects in our top 10: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Litecoin, Stellar, Cardano, IOTA, and Tron. All right, guys. So this is Shamari. It's been great doing this for you. I always love doing this for you. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe. When that little logo comes down on the bottom, you'll see a little logo down here. Subscribe on that. Also, I have a little update. We're going to be doing airdrops around here. I'm going to drop a lot of airdrops. Airdrops are free coins that you get from companies that are even pre-ICO. So you get free coins for doing them, and we're going to be doing airdrops here weekly. So stand by for that. So again, subscribe, come back daily, and we'll see you next time. All right, guys? So thanks for coming out. This has been a good time. My name's Shamari. Over and out.